All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutation to the elect. This the Brother Barak coming at you with another lesson that I pray is edifying and exhorting. Okay, pretty much want to hit on, the elect being sealed. Okay, and it isn't just by you hearing this word, although that is the beginning of it, but ultimately we have to continue because the elect is going to continue in this truth. That's why we call ourselves the hopeful elect. Okay, because ultimately we don't know. We're not going to know who the servants that have been sealed for salvation until we're saved, right? So I'm going to start here in Revelation chapter 7, verse 1. It says, "And after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree." Okay, and the winds is a representation of it's symbolic for destruction, man. Okay, and it said the 4 winds, so that's going to the 4 corners of the earth, all over the whole earth. Okay, because the Lord is going to bring forth judgment on the 4 corners of the earth, man. Okay, so it's going to be, in the prophecies to speak about wars, rumors of wars, famine, plagues, pestilence, sedition amongst men. Okay, wherever the Lord see fit to send forth his judgment that is going to be sent forth. Okay, and ultimately too, because Israel has been scattered to the 4 corners of the earth, right? The elect in 2/3, man. All right, all of Israel. So just because you're not here in America, that don't mean the Lord don't have a judgment for you. And also, just because you're not here in America, that doesn't mean you're not part of the elect. The Lord is going to beam his man up from the 4 corners of the earth, right? So now, continuing on, just seen a bird try to catch a squirrel. All right, verse 2, it says, "And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having a seal of the living power, and he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea." You see, the scriptures speak about the angels appeasing the wrath of him that made them. Okay, so these angels was given a decree, to bring forth destruction, man. Okay, but another angel came unto them and cried unto them, and this is what he said here in verse 3. It says, saying, "Hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads." Right? The scriptures speak about if it wasn't for the elect's sake, there would be no flesh left to be saved. But that's the only reason why the Lord haven't brought forth the destruction, right? You see, because why? He's sealing his elect, and it starts with what? Hearing this word, okay, receiving this word and applying it in truth and sincerity, and enduring all the way unto the end, man. You see, that's how we're going to know we're sealed. But let's get this word sealed, right? Because that's the main point of this lesson. Sealed, and it's going to be, it says frogdizo, right? And it goes into, it says to set a seal upon, mark with a seal, to seal. And that's ultimately that mark of exemption. So now let's go from there real quick to the book of Ezekiel. And I love reading this Ezekiel chapter 9, especially starting from the top, because it's pretty much the same what we just read in Revelation 7. It was multiple angels, So matter of fact, we'll start from the top and read down to verse 4. It says, "He cried also in my ears with a loud voice, saying, cause them that have charge over the city to draw near, even every man with his destroying weapon in his hand." You see? And this is speaking about the angels. So that show you what the angels have charge over the city. Angels have charge over the people, to bring the judgment of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, right? It says, "And behold, 6 men came from the way of the higher gate, which lieth toward the north, and every man a slaughter weapon in his hand. And one man among them was clothed with linen, with a writer's inkhorn by his side, and they went in and stood beside the brazen altar. And the glory of the power of Israel was gone up from the cherub, whereupon he was to the threshold of the house, and he called to the man clothed with linen, which had the writer's inkhorn by his side. And Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem." Okay, and it's speaking about you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native and Seminole American Indians, right? "Through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof," right? So that's the servants of the Lord, like we just read in Revelation 7. So this is that mark. This is that seal. If in the blue letter you go to this mark, this word mark here in Ezekiel is going to say thawah, meaning mark of exemption, right? Verse 5, and to the others he said at my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. So going back to Revelations, the 7th chapter, what? The angels holding back the four winds, hey, they ready to put in that work. They ready to bring forth the wrath of the Lord. They ready to bring forth that destruction. But another angel cried unto them, said, wait, before you bring forth that destruction, wait until the servants be sealed. So that's pretty much the same thing that Ezekiel is going into right here in the 9th chapter, all right? Go slay utterly old and young, go through the city of Jerusalem and smite, right? Matter of fact, now let me go down, verse 6. It says, well, I'll read 5 and 6. It says, and to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children, and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark. Why? Because the men that have that mark is the servants of the Lord. That's the elect, right? And begin at my sanctuary, then they begin at the ancient man which was before the house, right? So a judgment, it said in the book of Peter, right? Judgment is going to begin at the house of the Most High, man. The Israelites, man, right? Amos, the 3rd chapter, speaks about out of all the nations of the earth, Israel is the only nation whom the Most High have known. So therefore, he's going to punish this nation for our iniquities, man. Right? So now let's go back to Revelation 7 and get back into this word, that word seal. And it says for security from Satan. And ultimately, what did Yahweh say to Apostle Peter? He said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan had desired to sift thee, but I have prayed that thy faith fail not. You see? So what, Lord willing, we part that elect, because we know the Apostle Peter is, right? So he had that seal. They keep him from being overthrown by Satan. And that's ultimately going into the losing the faith. The elect isn't going to lose the faith. Why? Because they had that seal upon them, right? Let's jump down to, it says, to definition D. It says, in order to prove, confirm, or attest a thing, right? The scripture speaks about many are called, but few are chosen. So pretty much, in the heavens, the elect is predestinated anyway. But here on earth, hey, we don't know if we're part of the elect. So what it says, to prove, confirm. So we're being confirmed through the Spirit, man. We received it, hey, but what? We have to endure. We have to continue. We have to finish, man. Okay. Continue on. It says to confirm, authenticate, place beyond doubt, right? And that's pretty much these trials and tribulations in this truth, the ups and downs, man. We're trying to earn that seal. We're trying to earn that mark of exemption, right? And that comes through faith. That comes through enduring, continuing, pressing towards that mark. And let's read the last definition. It says to prove one's testimony. Hey, and the testimony that we have is the testimony of Yahweh Shai, the spirit of prophecy, right? To prove one's testimony to a person that he is what he professes to be. And what do we profess to be? The hopeful elect, man. Okay? So Lord willing, hey, we receive that seal and that mark of exemption and be delivered. Let's see if anything, Strong's definition, it says, for security or preservation. Woo! By implication, to keep secret, to attest, seal up, stop. What? To stop the judgment, from overtaking us, man. And that's ultimately us being beamed up, right? It says to keep secret. You read the book of Zephaniah, it speaks about being hid from the Lord's anger. Okay. Psalms 91, dwelling in the secret places of the Most High, right? You see, that seal, having this knowledge, that's what's going to keep us covered up, man. And it pretty much started already. We got this knowledge. We have 100% doctrine. Lord willing, we endure to the end, okay? Let's see if there's anything else in this root word. To seal, signet ring. Okay, I like the last one again. That by which anything is confirmed, proved. And see, it says proved. That means what? We got to be tested. Right? You don't just give nobody no stamp of approval. They got to be tested, right? So let's go to the book of Sirach, chapter 2, verse 1. It says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation, right? So you want to serve the Lord, you want to be exempt from judgment, like don't we all, right? But we have to prepare our soul for temptation. We're going to be tried. So what? Right now we're being proved, we're being tested, we're being confirmed, right? to Lord willing, be part of that elect, to be the servants of the Lord. That way we can be exempt from judgment, right? Let me get another word. Another scripture says, prove friend. Yep. Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 6, verse 7. It says, if thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first and be not hasty to credit him, right? See? Prove him first. That means what? We got to be tested. A friend has to be tested, right? Now from there, because we keep saying friend, let's go to the book of John. And this is like, man, probably my favorite scripture, man. John chapter 15, verse 13, I believe. Yep, John 15 and 13. It says, greater love have no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. You see that? If ye are my friends, if ye do whatsoever I command you. So Yahushua, he laid his life down, He got his approval from the Most High. He got his stamp, his seal, right? So that's why he had the rank that he have as the only begotten son, which was, before the foundations of the world. But now what? We're striving to be joint heirs with him, right? So what? We got to be proven. He said, what? Ye are my friends if ye do whatsoever I command you. So what? We receive his commandments to love the Most High first and foremost above all things with our mind, body, and soul, right? And to love one another as we love ourselves, man. To love the Akim. Treat the brother, with care and respect. Treat the brother in the way that you would want to be treated. As they say in school, the golden rule, right? So now, let's go back here. Yeah, that pretty much was it on that. See if there's anything else on this final. Ooh. It says, going into that, another root word for seal, it says phrazo. It says to fence in, block up, stop up, close up, to put to silence. And ultimately, that's the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and it's safe, right? Hey, the only way you're going to be able to get into that safe tower, you're going to have to have that seal, man. And that seal is in the spirit, man. You see? That's why the angels, Lord willing, we part of that number. That's why the angels protect us and watch over us and keep us. Why? Because we got the seal on us, man. Lord willing, right? It says to block up, that's pretty much that on that. But yeah, that's pretty much it on that. I'm going to get, off of that word. And I'm going to go ahead and bring this lesson to a close, man. But, hey, man, this is for, start with 144,000. Matter of fact, let me read this right here. Verse 4, Revelation 7:4. And I heard the number of them which were sealed. So the number of them which were sealed, that have that protection from the Lord, as we read in Ezekiel 9, come not near any man whom their mark is, right? And there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. So they're going to 12,000 out of each tribes, right? And it is going to be a great multitude, a great influx of believers. But what did Yahushua say? He said, I pray not only for them, but also for them that believe on me through their words. So it's going to start with the elect, with the top elect, the 144,000. That's who's going to have that seal. That's why in Ezekiel the 9th chapter, they said, come not near any man upon whom is that mark. But we understand to bring back the nation, we're going to have women. We understand there's going to be a great body of believers that believe in that day, right? But it's going to start with the men, the top elect. And they're going to be pretty much part of your household, your family. They're going to be, so when the Lord appoints you your portion, hey, he those women go be with you. And even some of the men that believe on Yahweh Bahashim, Yahushua, go be with you as well, man. We don't know how the Lord go work these things out in the heavens when he go to distributing, the blessings that he have for his elect, man. But it starts with the elect, and that's who has that seal, man. So hey, we got the truth right now. We just got to pray to endure to the end and maintain, man. But hey, trust and believe in Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, man. You got the truth, but we got to be confirmed. We got to be proven. The Lord gave us the truth, but what are we going to do with the truth, right? So we got the truth, so that don't mean we part of the elect as yet. We call ourselves the hopefully elect. So what are we going to do with the truth? Right now, we're out here earning our seal, man. All right? Our seal, our mark of exemption. So with that, I'm going to bring this lesson to a close. I pray it was edifying and exhorting. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone Rule Well. Peace and salutations to the elect. Shalom.